He has nothing to say.
At first,
No, does ADS though?
Blue dead. This one. Not that. Let's go there.
Hollow down.
Let's go.
Go, baby.
Ooh, what's up, guys? All right, so today we are going to be doing another operator guide on Ash. So today we're going to be talking about your overall role as Ash, what you should be doing as Ash, and how to rank up and excel while playing Ash. So let's get to it, yeah? All right, so going through Ash's loadout. So you got a couple options here, honestly, which is a little hard to pick through. You have the G36C and the R4C. So let's talk about the G36C really quick. You have a 1X option as well as a 1.5. 1.5 option is great, and you run flash hider with vert grip, or you can run an angled grip. Honestly, the angled grips were nerfed like somewhat recently, so I think that the angled grips are a little underwhelming. So I think the vertical grips are a little bit better overall. So if I'm going to run the G36, I'm going to run just like this. 1.5 with vert grip. Hey, YouTube song. Mid-video, let's go, baby. And then you also have the R4C, which you can run a 1X. I like the Cybertruck. It's kind of makes it look a little fancy. And then you can run vert grip. It's a good gun. I mean, let's look at damages. So damages 38, 39, about the same damage. You have a 1.5 scope and a 1X on this. I think the recoil on the R4C is kind of crazy. You can learn to deal with it, but I think the G36C overall is the better of the two. The R4C is definitely great. You know, I mean, just more bullets down range, you're probably killing a little bit easier. I mean, that fire rate is significant. What is that, like 80? Yeah, it's 80, which is significant. I personally lean to the G36C, but I understand it. A lot of people relying on the R4C because the R4C is a really great weapon. And you got two pistols, both are solid options. You have the M45 and you have the 5 USG. The 5 USG is one of the weakest pistols. It has the most ammo capacity, but it's one of the weakest pistols. And the M45, which does 58 damage compared to the 42, only has 7 shots. So I rely on the M45 personally because I want to be able to do more damage. Because I'm not going to rely on my pistol. I mean, when I pull my pistol out, it's a clutch situation. I'm getting slammed. I need a, you know. I rely on the M45 because I just want to be able to do as much damage as I possibly can as fast as I can, whether I have to reload or not. And the reload is fast. Like 5 USG is great, but you're going for headshots with this pistol. But I think that you better off relying on your primary. Honestly, it's up to you. I could see any player using either one. You could use the 5 USG because you're more reliant on your headshots in the clutch situation, or you're just trying to get any type of damage across the board. So either way, either one works. And then you have the breaching charge and the claymore. So both are solid options. As Ash, a lot of times I'm going to be playing like a soft breacher, so I will run breaching charges because I'm going to be working vert either up because you have the Ash breach, and then you also work the vert down with the breaching charges. So now let's talk about Ash's breaching charges. So I mean, pretty straightforward. You open up angles with your grenade launcher. So you can open it up anywhere, but you shoot it to like a Wamidis through an Aruna gate or an ADS from Jaeger. Obviously, it'll get destroyed. And the one cool thing about this is you can work vert like so. Let's just do it here. That was concrete. All right, you can shoot your Ash breaches at the floor like so. Boom, open up a lot of vert from underneath and get out any pesky shields or any type of utility that you can find from underneath. So really useful. You can use grenades to do the same thing, but the Ash breaches are a little bit easier because all I gotta do is point, click, and it's done. So Ash pairs very well with breaching charges because like I said, you can work the vert up, open up any soft breach that you need, and then you can also work the vertical down. Get angles, you can watch from above, get more angles. I mean, granted, breaching charges you can use on a lot of other operators, but Ash is a very quick op. You can get into these situations very quickly. She has a lot of soft breach destruction, and her guns make her a force to be reckoned with. So let's take you guys through a normal round. So we're playing Clubhouse. Let's pretend the site is up top in CC. So I'm gonna join my drone to stock. I'm gonna leave my drone, let's say like somewhere over here. I'm gonna ask someone to watch it, or I'm just gonna check it every now and then to see if anyone's going to come down this area. This drone is shot, they'll all replace it. We push up, keeping your gun up for potential spawn kills as you push forward. I'm gonna check really quick, and then I'm gonna drone my stock room again just to really make sure, but I'm gonna do it really quickly. The stock is clear. I'm gonna leave that drone there just for the potential flank from underneath for late round. We're still gonna leave that there. I'm gonna drone out secret. All right, so we're good here. So I'll put my drone right like so. I'll actually go for the secret window instead. And pick drone one more time. No one's really close. I don't see anybody, so we're good to go. Ding that, just so I know where I'm at. Boom. We'll be able to get the stuff off the wall very easily. We'll show you guys what that looks like. Just like that, boom. And there's a shield underneath. Obviously, we'll drone that out, and then I'll also, like, you know, boom. Very easy. You can do this with grenades or other utility, but it's very easy to do with Ash. So, like, look. Like, everything that was on the wall is off very easily. And there's a shield here. Very much destroyed. So, very easy to do. And then we just kind of work from that point on. I'm going to try to work underneath. I'm going to try to hold while watching flank. I might, you know, move my drone that's over here, move it to the bar area, so I can get like a little bit of a bar flank going for myself, and then leave this drone for like here so we can still watch that lounge nitro. And then I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to try to help push into garage. If I have a teammate drowning, I'm going to ask where they're at. I'm going to try to help. We're coordinating a push. We're going to kill the guy on Raptors, and we're going to go for a potential plant through this area. And with breaching charges, it makes it a little bit easier because this time this side will be soft, and having breaching charges is always nice little utility to have. You go for a plant. Either you go for a plant or your teammate will go for a plant and you'll cover. Either way, as long as you're going to cover, great. And instead of going for that, you could potentially, let's say, work on the red staircase, because like Ash is an entry fragger, so you need to be making a lot of aggressive moves, because even if you go down, let's say I'm dead now, I went for the red staircase, I killed one and then died right after. Now I'm on my drones that I set, and I'm going to swap between them because I put them in decent spots, so I know that our flanks are watched for lounge completely. So anyone that wants to go through lounge, work vert, grenade the hell out of stock, we're good, because I know I have the blue flank as well as the bar flank. So any teammates that want to just walk into lounge and stock and just grenade and go work the vert willy-nilly, we'll be able to do so very easily. So let's take you through a normal round on Oregon. So here, I'm going to leave a drone for the flank downstairs like so. I'm not going to touch that drone again. I'm going to open up the door. See, so stable, so great. Making sure nobody's pressuring out or doing anything weird or sus. And anything on the wall. Very easy to do as Ash. Not hard at all. Boom. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Then I'm gonna come back to my position. Anything that was on that wall is off. We'll be able to open up the wall very easily. Boom, like so. Anything that was on the wall is off. So now we're gonna be downstairs. I will help clear out master. I'm gonna ask for either a drone up arsenal or I'll drone myself. I throw another drone like so. Boom. Droning. Armory clear. Okay. Trophy clear. Master clear. And I'm gonna leave a drone like so, just to see if anyone comes and plays close below or close trophy door. And then I'm gonna push in. Let's help the hard breacher get inside. I like to open this window just to give myself more options, shoot cameras. And then I'm just gonna hold the trophy door. No one can walk out while the hard breacher deals with the wall. And once that's done, if someone else is here and wants to take over this door, you can kind of do whatever you need to do. What I like to do, occasionally, you definitely don't do this every game. You rotate around. If you didn't get here after that position, you can really catch people off guard. Tell whoever's on the breach to make a lot of noise. You can place the breaching charge down. Try to bait if someone peeks this window. If they do, rip their head off. If they don't, well, go in, go nuts. So, like I said, Ash is the entry frag. You are helping clear out this site for the hard breach to come in, the support players to come in and open up the wall so we can potentially work a plant, and then you're trying to work picks. don't just sit outside. A lot of people, I've been asked a couple times to make a how to attack video, and that is going to be coming up soon, because a lot of people will open up that wall. Here, I'll just open up the wall just so you know. A lot of people will just open up that wall, and then they'll just stagnate and wait while aiming at the door, waiting for defenders to push out, but never really doing anything for like 2 minutes. Get aggressive. The second the wall's open, everyone's an entry frag. You're looking for an opening to isolate one person or two people to potentially work an angle. So let's say they don't make a rotate there. I'm like, oh, I don't have a rotate. So I'm gonna like try to kill the big window guy while also keeping track of the attic. If I don't see anything, I'll walk in slightly. If no one peeks me here, I'll try to just walk in and take a gunfight. Find an opening and take it. Don't just sit on your ass and wait for everything to happen around you. Get active. And if you go down, remember, you didn't leave a camera, so you can still help win the round. Even if you're dead, you can call out a flank for master and you can still get a trade that way. A lot of people underestimate the power of the flank cam. Trust me, it helps out a lot more than you know. All right, so now we're gonna go through a couple clips and talk about them. So here is Ash on border. It's a lot of aggression, a lot of firepower, confidence. You are fast. You're a small hitbox. Honestly, don't be afraid. Be aggressive. See all these clips. You really didn't see me really use the gadget. When you're playing Ash, if you don't have a use for the gadget, don't feel like you have to use the gadget. Because a lot of times, like 99% of you are going to just be playing ranked. And Ash isn't a meta pick, I would like to say, but she is a very aggressive fragger and she's a lot of fun to play. 3-speed, you can get the jump on a lot of people, so don't be afraid to push pretty aggressively. So here's a quick little clip, just the aggression here. I use my Ash Breach to destroy the utility in the corner with the Zofia, so and then I push forward. I isolate the 1v1, we take him out. Sorry, I lied to you guys. I didn't actually take out the shield. Instead, I just pushed the blind spot because that shield is really far back, and I would use my aggression to use that shield to my advantage. Pushing through before they really get a call exactly where I'm at, and we take out 3 people. Here's another clip is Ash. Get out the pulse. Roam clearing. Fast fire rate gun. Like a lot of people use the G36C, but the R4C, just that fire rate, just so good in a one-on-one fight. Spray him down, bro. Just spray him down. So, like I said, a lot of people use the G36C, which is completely fine. If you're going to play more like windows and more pixel peak angles, the R4C is really strong. Its main power is the push into the defenders, because you have a massive fire with decent damage. You're probably going to out DPS any defender that you walk into. All right, here's another Ash clip. God, this gun is so great when it works. Yes, sir! Ha-ha! This gun is great. The R4C in a straight up one-on-one firefight. You're an entry frag. Once you get that, help get that wall open, or you find that opening, make sure to communicate with your team. The worst thing that a lot of the Ash players will do, they won't communicate with their team like what they're doing. Make sure to communicate. I see an opening, I'm gonna push it through cafe. Just call it out. Just a quick little call out. Trust me, it'll win you a lot more games because your teammates will be able to just kind of play off of you a little bit more. All right, here's another Ash play. Just first guy in. Always pushing first while your teammates can push off of you. Keep your crosser up, taking that first initial firefight. See, look, we have 2 teammates here. I'm the first one through. Find another freebie. Always playing aggressive. Always playing aggressive. When you are Ash, don't feel like you just have to sit on your butt and wait for things to happen. Help make things happen. let's just talk overall Ash mentality. A lot of people would just pick Ash and just run through the building as fast as they can towards the enemy and not really, you know, clear anything and just walk into traps or someone riding in the corner, etc. Don't be that guy. Leave presets, leave flank cams, work your way in. Actually have an idea why you picked Ash. Like, why did you pick the Ash utility? So I will personally pick Ash if I plan on working a lot of vertical angles. So if I plan on working from top down, I'll either pick Ash or Sledge, and I'll work with the breaching charges. And the breaching round is nice just to get those quick, aggressive angles on those roamers that might be running around, just to get a quick little rotate and a quick little cutoff. So it's extremely valuable on cutting off roamers. So that's going to be a little bit more advanced gameplay, but it's still really nice to just, like, you know, open up a breach or destroy any type of utility that you walk into, no problem. You get 2 of the charges of this. Don't be afraid to use them. I mean, you're going to be hitting yourself in the back of the head if you die with these in your pockets. Like, let's say someone's behind a shield and you don't want to use your breaching rounds just quite yet, so you try to just engage the shield and you die, you're gonna feel like a moron. Use your utility when you got it. If you see something to, you know, if you see enemy utility and you can destroy it, destroy the enemy utility. All right, guys, that is it for Ash. Like I said, she's a little bit more of a simple op. I mean, she's a year 1 op for a reason. I mean, when you pick Ash, think aggressive, leave your flank camps, and work picks, work an angle, but don't forget about your hard supports and your hard breachers. Like, you need to help get off any enemy utility on a wall that you can, because that's kind of your job. You can do it very easily, and the hard breacher's gonna sit outside with the breacher charge in their hand with big puppy dog eyes, and they're gonna be like, I can't open this wall without you, Ash. So help them open the wall. And then after that, I mean, if you leave a flank cam, go for whatever you need to. Go for a play, go for whatever you want, have fun, and try to work those kills and win the game. So, all right, guys, that's it for Ash. If you guys learned a little bit, if it helped you out at all, make sure to drop a sub, leave a comment, and drop a like. Like I said, like, Ash is a little bit more of a simple op. I just wanted to talk about, I'm going to go through all the operators and try to give my general opinions about the operator and how they are in the meta currently. Ash has fallen out of the meta slightly, but she's a very fun operator to use in if you have the right usage for her. That's why I really talked about the vertical play with the breaching charges, as well as the breaching rounds, like working the roamers that might be running around, being able to get quick cutoffs. Pretty nice. But like an operator like, let's say, Zoph kind of does the same thing as Ash. Let's talk about Zoph for a second. It does the same thing as Ash. Has 2 impact grenade on inner launcher and then 2 concuss, which is already 2 more gadget utilities over Ash. And then she also has breaching charges. So like, Ash just kind of fell out of the meta a little bit, but she's still a lot of fun to play, and she definitely has a place because, you know, her breaching round is a little bit bigger. If you're like really trying to get something very specifically done with her, not a bad option. So, all right, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by. Until next time.